Destiny's mauling at me. What's Destiny mad about? What did I do?
Musk also bought Twitter for $44 billion and drove its value into the ground. I mean, essentially setting half that money on fire, like $22 billion worth of value.
I love how the quote of Elon Musk is such a stupid asshole. He bought Twitter for $44 billion, and now he only controls all 3 branches of government. You know, he used this as a weapon to effectively change the outcome of an election. It is the most powerful media tool probably in the world right now. And somehow the way that you're grading its viability is about how much somebody would buy it for.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's actually so fucking stupid. Holy shit, he's a fucking retard. When people are valuing the business that you buy, they're not typically thinking of it as, well, you could use it as a subversive tool of propaganda to gain, like, illegitimate control over the state. That is correct. Yes, that's how it goes. When you buy a firm, you're usually thinking in terms of valuation.
I respect Destiny a lot. I think that if you look at the reason why he did it, and if you look at it in the context of his other companies and his other goals, I think it makes a lot of sense. He just called you an R-word.
And are now apparently going to be running America.
Now, nobody had a problem when all the billionaires were doing that for the Democrat politicians. Nobody.
Who, when, where, how?
And you may say, and you'd be right, that corporate titans have always had a lot of political power from the little guy in America. But really, this is completely different from anything we've seen before.
I'm sorry, but like, how? What about super PACs and all these other things? This has been going on.
He doesn't know what a super PAC is, guaranteed.
You're not going to gaslight people into thinking this is the, oh wow, now it's rigged. It's been rigged, and you were defending it. But now
Wait, is this... There's not even anything here. It's just us. Oh, I thought something... Is this just clipping us to each other, or... Keep watching.
now you're not because it's not rigged in your favor. That's it.
You just don't know anything. You just have no history, understanding. You have no concept of what goes on in the media. You don't even know what a super PAC is. You don't know what any of this is.
Destiny, for the love of Christ. 1 week ago, you were telling XQC that Kamala was the favorite, and he bet 700K on her.
Did you see XQC put 700K on it?
Yeah, he asked me yesterday. He's like, who do you think's gonna...
Wait, how is this an argument? Hey, I'm pretty sure I've always said it's like 55-45, I think, in favor of Kamala. Wait, that's what we're going by is election predictions?
Wait, I'm like, pretty sure it's Kamala. You really feel it? I was like, yeah, I think so. And then he sent me a picture of the bet.
That's so funny.
Then, on the same stream, you showed Harris' campaign has spent more than double Trump's.
Listen to what he just said.
Harris got 3 times the money Trump did? Yeah, exactly.
Harris just got 3 times the money Trump did.
It's pay to win? Yeah.
It's pay to win, yeah. Those two statements directly contradict.
Well, first of all, this is spending that's raised directly by the campaign. That doesn't include super PAC contributions. The spending by the campaign is not the same as the spending by the totality of media spending.
Yeah, exactly.
Harris just...
To be clear, these are my logs with XQC. Hold on. XQC messaged me on election day. No, I'm sorry, the day before. November 4th. And he says, yo, who's winning? Tell me. I'm putting a bet on Kamala. How safe is that? Probably 80% safe, right? I said, probably 65% safe. I don't know about 80%. XQC lists the bet. He says, it's not blah, blah, blah. And then I say, he's talking about how much he put on. And then I go, LOL, good luck. Like, well, I've never given like a for sure, like 100% these guys are going to win. Like, that's, what a projection. What an insane fucking projection. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I've ever given him, like, said that there's like more than a, like 65% chance that Kamala is going to win. I might, maybe like a month or two ago, maybe I said that, but like, it's like election predictions. How is this the same as like knowing information about things or talking about things that's like already happened? What?
just got 3 times the money Trump did.
It's pay to win? Yeah.
It's pay to win, yeah. Those two statements directly contradict each other.
Destiny, for the love of Anubis. You can claim Elon's wealth was instrumental in getting Trump elected, while also seeing how Harris was pushed so much that she turned from being one of the most disliked vice presidents in history to be seen as the second coming of Obama. Meanwhile, this is what her own people were saying behind...
Wait, what?
You can claim Elon's wealth was instrumental in getting Trump elected, while also seeing how Harris was pushed so much that she turned from being one of the most disliked vice presidents in history to be seen as the second coming of Obama.
What is the date for this huge flip in favorability? Did this just happen when she was announced as the candidate? I mean, okay.
Meanwhile, this is what her own people were saying behind closed doors.
And I'm going to say what a lot of these folks aren't saying. I'm just going to say, if you think that there is consensus among the people who want Joe Biden to leave, that they will support Kamala, Vice President Harris, you would be mistaken. And I'm going to say that because if they're going to come out and say all their little things on background off the record, but they're not going to be fully honest, I'm going to be honest for them. I'm in these rooms. I see what they say in conversations. A lot of them are not just interested in removing the president. They are interested in removing the whole ticket.
Should there have been an open primary, though? Well, see,
Yeah, there was... I don't understand what he thinks he's arguing here. I don't even know what the point is. Like, obviously there was huge contention in the Democratic Party over what would be done. Like, we literally had to... People started leaking shit to the press to get Biden to step down. No shit, there was, like, huge contention over what was going on. I don't understand what the... I don't understand who he's even arguing against right now.
in removing the president. They are interested in removing the whole ticket.
Should there have been an open primary though?
Well, see, we thought that there would be. The anticipation was that if the president were to step aside, that there would be an open primary.
So you have an historically disliked vice president. Her own people don't want her. Internal polling showing Biden.
Everybody, like, bro, everybody's favorability in American politics sucks right now because the partisanship is at like insanely all-time highs. It's just crazy how unpopular everybody is. Even Donald Trump was a historically unpopular president. He's really popular with Republicans, but that's it. Like,
Disliked vice president. Her own people don't want her. Internal polling showing Biden would have lost catastrophically.
They were privately
as opposed to like, who would you run instead?
telling reporters at the time that Kamala Harris couldn't win. Biden campaign's own internal polling at the time when they were telling us he was the strongest candidate showed that Donald Trump was going to win 400 electoral votes.
And now you want to tell me it's not pay to win when the media was praising her as the next Obama, and you were so convinced she would win that XQC bet 700K on her. Come on now, my man. Back
What does any of that have to do with pay to win? Wait, what?
to you, Baldy.
You know, he used this as a weapon to effectively change the outcome of an election, and somehow the way that you're grading its viability is about how much somebody would buy it for. I think that if you look at the reason why he did it, and if you look at it in the context of his other companies and his other goals, I think this proves it. $1 trillion. Okay, so it's $1 trillion. It's gone up by 20%. So that means it's $200 billion. Twitter was bought for $40 billion. That's how I see it, right? That's how I see it.
Okay. Absolutely based.